Of popular demand, I've decided to do the code videos again on Project Pokemon. Pretty much, if you don't know, these videos are mainly to show off the new codes that are added into Project Pokemon, usually every single Monday. Obviously, this one also isn't on Monday. I believe this was added in on the newer update that was released in Project Pokemon, released in Ultra Beast. Not really sure how long this code is going to last. Usually for the Monday ones, they only last 24 hours. So make sure to go follow Wish on Twitter. His link to his Twitter account will be down in the description below. If you go follow him on Twitter, and that means every time he'll post a tweet, then you'll get it in your Twitter feeds, and then you can get these codes as early as possible, even before I upload them. Anyway, here's the code that we're going to be unlocking. Shadow, all capital letters apparently. So we're going to obtain it. Apparently is a Aura LUGIA, which, I mean, I think we've had a Cresselia code in the past, which was EV trained. Actually, it was EV trained in 3 stats, all in, I think it had 252 EVs in 3 stats, which is very overpowered, mainly because that is an extra 250 EV points that you cannot get. But now we've got a Lugia, which obviously most people are probably going to be using this thing because it is a legendary, and plus it'll have legendary stats. Plus, actually, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. I'll give the guys props to making these new auras. They look a lot better than the old auras. So yeah, but anyway, we've got Aeroblast, Roost, Psychic, and Earthquake. I'm not really sure about the Earthquake. The other 2 moves kind of help. I'd say maybe Ice Beam potentially instead of the Earthquake, because Dragon types are used quite a lot. Maybe Shadow Ball as well instead of the Earthquake. We've got Modest Nature, so obviously increasing our special attack, so it doesn't really give you a reason why you really want the Earthquake. I mean, to hit electric types, I guess. Ability must scale reduces the damage amount of reduces the amount of damage the Pokemon takes when it's at full HP. So it's pretty much like a hidden ability, Dragonite. So let's say Lugia gets hit with a Shadow Ball and it does, and it does 50 damage. Because if it's on full HP, it'll do 25 damage. That's just how multi-scale works. It'll reduce it by half HP. It'll reduce it by 2 times. I believe that's how it works. Anyway, stats. It's a really good tank, and it's really quick. It's got like 110 base speed. Obviously, if we quickly go to the EV trainer, going on the Lugia, you can see the base stats right here: 106 HP, 130 special, 130 defense, 154 special defense, 110 base speeds. 90s on the attacks, which doesn't really matter. It's not really meant to be a physical attacker. EVs is EV trained HP and defense, which yes, this is the exact set that I would run. So I'm going to quickly tell you how I would exactly run this. And IV is maxed out, so it's actually really good. HP defense. Now I'm going to quickly tell you what you want to run on this to make actually good. So you can already see Aeroblast, Roost, Psychic. So we've got a Roost, so we can heal up. Also Roost. Actually, I'm not really sure if it does in this game, but in any other game, and maybe in the future, when you use Roost, you lose the flying typing for the rest of the turn, and because Lugia is really quick, it can outspeed quite a lot of Pokemon, so that means electric hits, if an electric Pokemon soloing you and it hits you with an electric type move, it means it's not going to be super effective if you use Roost before them. Honestly, I don't believe that works in this game though. Anyway, you have Aeroblast and Psychic, obviously, Stab and Stab. Might want to swap out Psychic for Psyshock if you run into too many special tanks. Obviously, Psyshock is a special type move but hits on the opponent's physical defense rather than special defense. Earthquake, we don't need Earthquake. I'm actually going to tell you exactly what you want to replace that for, although I might not have the TM. Oh, I do. You want to replace Earthquake with Carmine. That's pretty much it. EV train, the reason why is because you're at EV trained HP and defense. That means you have the highest possible defensive stats. Carmine increases your special attack and special defense by +1 stats every time you use Carmines. So that means you can get a couple of them off. That means your special defense is a lot higher than your physical defense then, and it means your special attack is actually high enough to start doing a ton of damage, even with Lugia's only 90 base special attack. So Modest is pretty good in this situation. You also could swap it out for a plus defense minus special attack. I mean, plus defense minus attack, but that's pretty much all you have to do. Swap out Earthquake for Carmine, and you pretty much got a good Lugia that can use in PvP. Max out IVs, max out EVs. Just swap out the TM Earthquake or the move Earthquake with the TM Carmine, and that is pretty much it. So yeah, anyway, Make sure, let me know in the comments down below if you want me to continue doing these sorts of videos. I kind of stopped, but like I said at the beginning of the video, because of popular demand, I decided to bring them back, or at least to attempt it with this Lugia, so there we go. But yeah, Lugia, to be honest, is one of my favourite Pokemon to use in PvP. Then again, it is also one of the strongest tanks in any Pokemon game, and I believe it's actually considered Uber, and it is only a 2nd gen Pokemon, which is pretty insane. But anyway, that is Lugia. I think, oh yeah, I already have a level 100 shiny one, but I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep that one. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like always, I'll see you guys next time.